Hello and welcome to Kendrick Farms. In this video, I'll be showing off some of the best American-style placeable sheds for Farming Simulator 2019. I'll be showcasing 29 different sheds from 5 different modders, and including links to their social media and download pages in the description below. If you find today's video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for daily North American-style farm sim content. First up, we have Trailer Park Farms with 4 unique sheds. Trailer Park Farms has been doing a lot of work recently to optimize his sheds, reducing file sizes and polygons, making them one of my personal favorites. He's been kind enough to send me an early copy of this soon-to-be-updated 81 by 120 shop. This mod has been consolidated from 6 separate files, one for each color, down to a single mod containing all 6 colors at only 21 megabytes. The biggest factor in optimizing this shed is the new normal mapped tin, which brought the poly count on this mod down from 1.5 million to 437k. This is a great technique which gives the tin a 3D look without killing your FPS. Heading into the shed here, you can see that we have a switch that allows us to turn the heater on and off, also controlling the exhaust on the outside of the shed. This is thanks in part to a script provided by ThundR Modding. I'll include a link to the description and to both the download the script and join ThundR's Discord server in the description of this video. Another cool animated feature here on this mod is this fan that you see on the back wall. We're able to turn it both on and off, and it's got some nice noises associated with it. Along the back of the shop here, we've got these awesome pallet racks, which you're able to disable and get rid of them if you want, or you can actually turn them back on afterwards. And so this is kind of a cool feature, allowing you to set the shop up however you want. And you're able to do that with all 3 of the pallet racks that you see around the shop here, including the one over on this wall. And then one other cool feature, if we come up the stairs here, we've got a number of shelves where we've got loose items on. And so it's kind of a cool role play element to be able to pick these boxes up, move them around so you can simulate getting parts off of the shelves. One more thing to highlight is that we also have working lights here in the shop. So we're able to turn those on and it illuminates the place really well. And then we've got working garage doors here for both of these big doors. And as you can see, we've got a full 45-foot header on a combine. We'd be able to get in and out of this shop, which is just awesome. One final detail to point out on this shop is the different textures both outside and inside for concrete, as well as the grooves cut into the floor on the inside of the shop, adding that little bit of extra realism. Next up, we have the 72 by 150 shed pack. There's 2 versions of this shed pack, one with normal doors, and then another variety with a bifold door option. If we take a look inside the bifold door version, you can see we've got a switch to control the door. Our side door also opens. Moving over to the other variant, you can see we've got a double door that opens. However, this variant doesn't have a side door. We can turn the lights on in this shed as well and see that it illuminates it nicely. Here, we've got our big 120 by 225 shop, and this shop has a lot of doors available to you to move different pieces of equipment in and out. As you can see, it's quite a large shop. We've also got a working workshop here in the back of this shop. And then if we head inside, you can see that we've got a fair amount of detail inside. We've got working doors to get out into the main shop area. We can get back into the workshop. And I think we've also got a bathroom back here. And so this is a great shed for roleplay. You've got working lights inside. You've got a computer station over here with some Trailer Park Farm stuff on the screens. And then if we head upstairs, you can see that we've also got a large conference room here available to us with pictures on the wall, a TV mounted on the wall. You've got a kitchen area. And so there's just a lot of detail here on the second floor of the shop. If we head back downstairs and out into the main part of the shop, you can see we've got plenty of room. We've got light switches on the walls here to control the lights in each section of the shop. And if we head into the larger area here, we've also got lights that we can turn on to light up the main part of the shop. And we've got working roll-up doors here. So if we hit these switches, you can see that they roll up on the tracks, looking great. And the bifold door option here on the end. We've got the 90 by 200 shed pack. I already did a review on this mod not too long ago, and this is another one of the sheds that Trailer Park Farms has done a lot of optimizations to. I believe this one comes in at under 5 megabytes. It's got the wide door on it like the other shop where you're able to get a 45-foot implement into here. And it has a working bifold door. However, this shop does not have any lights. One of the things I like most about the Trailer Park Farms shed pack is that it comes in 6 different colors. Even if you use these same sheds on several different maps that you're playing, you're always going to have a little bit different look and feel. It also allows you to get a consistent color across all of your sheds. Moving on, we have 8 sheds from Lana Loveasaurus Modding. Many of the sheds seen here originated from the Michigan Farms map, but have since been edited by Lana. First up, we have the 56x72 shop with a workshop for repairing vehicles and a lot of interior details. And we also have working lights. Moving on, we have the 4-door shed, perfect for storing different pieces of equipment. If we take a look inside, we can see that we have working lights as well as rolling garage doors. Unfortunately, they clip through the ceiling. Next up, we have the main shop, which has 3 garage doors on this side for allowing you to get in with different pieces of equipment, and then a large fold-up door on the end, letting you bring in some of your largest pieces of equipment. On the back, we've got another roll-up door letting you get into one of the bays, and we've got a nice little office area here on the end of the building. If we head into the office area, you can see there is no decoration inside. However, the shop area is quite nice and includes working lights that are separated for each section of the shop. So if we head on over into the larger section of the shop here, you can see we're also able to turn these lights on independently. As with the other shed, we have roll-up garage doors here. Unfortunately, they do seem to clip through the rafters, and we have our folding garage door here on the end. This is the 48x42 shed. It's got 3 doors on each end, making it perfect for driving through with different styles of vehicles. You can see that we've got lighting for the interior. Next up, we've got the 56x96 tool shed. This shed has 3 large garage doors on it, allowing you to easily get access to the 2 main areas within the shed. We have a larger area, and then we have a side stall here with some detail allowing you to do some amount of roleplay if that's your thing. This is the US Big Shed, which has tons of space for storing that larger equipment. You've got a large fold-up door here, allowing you to get combines and other wide equipment through, while also having multiple garage doors for getting that other equipment in and out. And we also have some amazing lighting. Here we've got the 56x96 tool shed, which has 2 garage doors on the front and a little bit wider one on the side. I think this awning around the corner is a nice decorative touch. Inside, we also have some additional details. We've got working lighting, and we have this storage area here in the back part of the shed. Lastly, we have the wash shed. This has got a functioning pressure washer, which comes as part of the placeable, and like all of the other sheds in this pack, we have working lighting. All of the sheds that Lana has edited are available in 6 different color varieties. Next up, we've got the Modding Welt HOF pack, which contains a number of more rustic, older, worn-down buildings for those players who want something besides the more modern style sheds that I've been showing off. This pack also includes a number of other decorative items, things like silo systems and silage bunkers, but I won't be getting into all of those in this video. First up, we've got this large barn that has a workshop area inside. We've also got a small vehicle shed here with plenty of space inside to store medium-sized equipment. We have both a small vehicle enclosure as well as a larger one if all you're looking to do is put a roof over your vehicles. There's also a bale shed available in case you need to stack some bales. There's a larger vehicle shed here that'll store fairly decent sized equipment, and it also has a working garage door. Next up, we've got this farmhouse garage here with both of the doors working. And we've got another vehicle shed here. We've got a cool barn here that I've seen on a number of different maps, with large areas on both the main shed and the side shed. The doors do function on that shed. And then here, we've also got a storage shed, so if you want to be able to store different materials, you're going to be able to do that. Next up, we've got the Millennial Farmer Sheds by Mapper's Paradise. These were originally included with the Millennial Farmer map, but Mapper's Paradise has released these onto the in-game Giants Mod Hub, and so you can download these as a pack, and they are available for all platforms. Up first, we've got the smallest shed, which has a functioning garage door, and you can turn on the lights for each half of the garage independently. We've got another roller door over here on the far wall, and we've got these two sliding doors, which can be opened independently. Next up, we've got the larger shed here. This shed has two different sliding doors, which can be opened independently. And like the other shed, we can turn on the lights independent for each half. We have another small roller door here on the far wall. And this shed is perfect for storing lots of equipment. Next up, we've got the large main shop. This shop has a ton of functioning doors. Each of these big garage doors can be opened independently, including the one on the far wall here, as well as the one on the other side here. All of the little side doors work, and if we come back around here, you can see that we have shop lights that we can turn on and off for the different sections of the shop. And then heading inside here, you can see that we've got more lights on the interior, lots of detail. We have a kitchen area here, and one of my favorite features here is if we come back into the office, you can see that we're able to bring up the workshop menu for any equipment that's parked back in the main bay here. As I mentioned earlier, we have different lights here to control across the shop. Every door in this building works. We even have this awesome little storage room back here. And if we head on up the stairs here, you can see that we have the living quarters area here up above the office area. This is a great mod with a lot of attention to detail. Next up, we have the American Style Placeable Shed Pack by TNT Modding with original models by CBJ Midwest. This pack contains 3 sheds and a Quonset hut with a workshop. This is available for all platforms on the in-game Mod Hub. Up first, we've got the 52 by 72 shed. Everything works in here, including the lights. Moving on, we've got this large 72 by 150 foot shed. And once again, everything is functional in this shed, including the lights, which are up here on the wall. And then we've also got the 40 by 60 shed, which is very similar to the 52 by 72. As I mentioned before, we have the Quonset hut here that has a working workshop, and the doors do function on this as well. As with some of the other shed packs, TNT Modding has included 3 different colors that are available for all of the sheds in this pack. I also want to give an honorable mention to CBJ Midwest Modding, who's responsible for a lot of the base models that you've seen in some of the mods I've shown off here, including the ones that TNT Modding released on the in-game Mod Hub, where he credited CBJ Midwest Modding. And so if I just scroll through here, you can see that a lot of these are very familiar models, and CBJ has released all of these models on the mod network, allowing modders to leverage them in their own maps. And so if you're looking for something that you haven't seen in one of the mod packs that I showed off, you can see that there's just a ton of different options here available. These will require Giants Editor, however, if you want to place them on your map, but that's something I'll be doing a tutorial on soon, so stay tuned for that. That's all for today. Kendrick, out.